Alright, this is aproustian back in the Outer Worlds. I am at the Iconoclast area in here. So I am looking for this kid who I feel like is way better off here than he is at home, so we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, I already improved some weapons, so that's good. I'd also like to meet dudes in charge.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood.
So? You gotta boil it or you'll get sick. Then all that sweetness takes the air anyhow.
Nah, don't boil it. We're gonna get sick all the same. Might as well enjoy it.
Don't boil. Do you want the runs?
Better than tasting sulfur and dirt every damn day.
These all sound like terrible options. And I'm like, yeah, this kid's better off, although probably the food in Stellar Bay isn't much better.
Huh?
I don't know, huh?
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Is it sweet, though? Is it? Alright. Hey, kiddo. You are
Looks
not...
like I'm not the only new face
a
around here.
child.
What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more. I know it sounds extreme.
A little.
But I can't go back. I just can't. This is the only way I can think of to be free.
His mother sounds very controlling. So I'm on his side.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Yeah, like at some point I'm gonna trust him that talking to her
Well
will
met,
be
Captain.
insufficient.
What do you need? Yeah, to Amber Heights, anyway. Only got here a few weeks ago. Was living in Stellar Bay before then. But I can't tell you how great it is to finally be free of them walls. Screw safe. I've had enough of playing it safe to last me a dozen lifetimes. A body's not meant to live such a guarded life. Everybody needs a little danger and excitement. Something to live for. That's what you get outside the walls. And if you're lucky, you find a cause worth bleeding for.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna bleed out here all right.
Oh dear.
If I do, it'll have been my choice, damn it. The Iconoclast taught me that it's okay to be free to make mistakes. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? off from the yoke of corporate tyranny. It's what all us Iconoclasts strive for, with Graham at the helm. We want unfettered freedom, not the lies that MSI tries to sell in Stellar Bay. True escape from all rules and constraints. You want to know more? Listen to Graham's broadcasts. He's been talking up a storm, working to elevate the minds of all the corporate drones in this colony, getting them to rise up. It is. Just look at what a paradise Amber Heights is. We could take this world... no. Galaxy-wide. You really should talk to Graham. I think you two would get along swell.
Alright, so he's right. I should probably... oh. Go talk to Graham. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. As long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out wherever you can. I see steam coming out of the roof. I can reroute the water. Let's do it. Yeah. Arcing electricity? Oh, I do not have the science for that. Haven't heard from the Wrapped House. I do not have the hacking for that. Dear diary. Eat it. Hugs. Haha, hey Zora. I figured out how to add work orders. Izzy. And I cannot erase it. Medical examiner residence door sealed. Oh. The bay is stuck, completely sealed. Could someone get this thing? Cool. Well, I did 2 of the things. Not too bad. The rest of it I can do manually, probably. Right, that's stealing or inside. Place. Okay. Well. Right. No, that's not the right thing. I need to talk to Graham. And I need to do these odd jobs. Sure. Huh. So I don't actually have like a quest. So I can't like just use that. But I suspect he's gonna be maybe in here. I forget. I know what's his name told me where to go, but it doesn't mean I listened.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
Anyways, I figure I'll either find him or Zora around here. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I'm not stealing their stuff, as tempting as it always is. Okay, vending machine, great. Let's see what's upstairs. I'm not gonna lie, it's the mag picks that are always the most tempting. Because I can use those to steal other stuff. Ooh, a game. Huh. That looks fun. Okay, well, nobody's up here. What are you? Bronson's key, huh? Alright. Alright, so this is just the tavern. Can I talk to you?
My stomach.
Okay. Alright, so let's see who else we've got. Oh, hey, it's Huxley. My fave.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
You made
Damn
it back.
right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
Yeah, that did stop
Well,
you.
on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts.
I'd offer to take a look, but you should milk that for as much R&R as you can get.
Oh yeah, good thinking. Maybe once it's all healed up, I'll go find that rock again. So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax. Huh? Why?
Never mind.
Okay.
Oh my god, Huxley. Alright.
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up butt good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one. Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Well, Huxley, never change. Alright. What is on this side of town? Oh, this is where dude's gonna be. So he'll be over here and Zora will be over there because that's the...
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a mantiquine.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're like, hey, we're out here, we're free from the corporations and stuff, but like, they still have the mentality of you have to work to earn your keep, you know? Yeah. Like, and I mean, obviously they do need to cooperate and work together or they probably wouldn't survive, but
A mantiquine.
it just doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
That's a lot of people.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Noys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Hello. Hi, people.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Right, a little bit.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
I kind of wish I brought Max for this. Oh well.
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Huh.
Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck. Will you aid us in our cause? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Okay, I had to play. I was like, Zora's voice is very familiar. It's Hawthorne from Destiny. That's her voice. Okay. Alright, now I can concentrate on what they're actually saying. Alright.
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
There was that, fast travel point there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Indeed. Alright. Wait, no, come back. Let me talk to you. You're amazing.
Nice day, huh? The Monarch, anyway.
Alright, I'll talk to her more later. Oh, cool, they have a map. That's neat, actually. I also saw a dartboard. No. What? Yes. Huh. Interesting.
This armor itches something awful.
Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Oh. Hello. Huh. Personal notes from Graham. The board's lies. Overestimates their authority, grasp on power. Without the military to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip. Yes, but do they have that military might to back them up? Because I feel like that's pretty important. Okay. They oppress the masses. They've not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestionably. I don't know, I wonder if something's going on, like, on Earth. That's kind of depressing. Depression must end. Huh. Acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying the Philosopher's texts. Not teaching or evangelizing, just carrying. Well. They oppress truth that threatens their corrupt structure. The workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dreams hamstrung. Must tear the entire regime down. Dangers of a corporate society. Indeed. Okay, this one's longer. Agree to work someday to publish, sure. Okay, my younger, more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way from which to judge oneself against one's peers, find a motivation in meeting. Yet I long for more than just a paycheck. Reached out and connect with my fellow man, sought a connection. Corporations claim they are that familial unit, but they treat us like pets. Beg for scraps at the table. We attach ourselves... Excuse me. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated familial... That is so hard to say, units. Strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. Bear children out of obligation, we slave away. The vain hope that someday we too will be like those executives. Till the day we die and are processed, burned, and filed away. It's another tick on a human resources paperwork. Yeah, I mean, it's a depressing... Now this is interesting. Sanjar. Because I feel like Sanjar and Graham have somewhat similar goals. It's just the whole difference of working within the system versus changing the system from without. Anyways, I recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now I'm not so sure. Recently I've come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing. Tragic, he is weaker than I'd hope. He cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy. Should the day come when the metal of our spirits clash against one another, that empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Stubbornness. See, I think Graham's wrong about Sanjar. Very wrong. In a way that he's like... The whole thing where he's like, this will shield me from guilt. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that, buddy. You're trying to... Like... It's like Graham recognizes that throwing over the corporations will be violent, and he's trying to shield himself from those repercussions. It's like, I don't know. No, dear. Personal thoughts regarding Zora. People, passwords. Alright. Fears Zora is slipping off the true path. See, the fact that, like, Graham thinks that he knows the true path is like the arbiter of that, extremely suspicious. I'm not, yeah. Here, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She tells me that her people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment, a much more powerful power than any pang of an empty gut. I don't, like, she wants people to, like, not be hungry and not be sick. And I think that's, I don't know. Spiritual fulfillment can't happen until your other needs are met, right? That's like the was-name's hierarchy. I don't know. I feel like Graham is... It's not my favorite kind of person. A person who believes these things, like... Not that he's wrong about the corporations, but that the kind of egocentrism that it takes to think you're the arbiter of that truth, and that your goals of spiritual fulfillment are more important than people having food, and yeah, I don't like that. Okay, of all the things that motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. They still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After stumbling through our pamphlet, he asked me how we could survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. While clearing a mantis worm nest, we were masked to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may have remained for some time, thus we wear the mask until we are safe to breathe. Till the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable, and though they stifle our spirit just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. Interesting. So, like, he is willing... Oh dear, shifting priorities. To sacrifice some of the purity of the cause, right? Okay. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. Happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute the reading material. The old printing press. Indeed. Wouldn't that be something? To return to my duties as editor in a publication. Return to my duties? Oh, right. This time under my own control, not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Oh, that's right. That other thing that had the review said he was really good at, like, the sloganing and the writing stuff. No one will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. Indeed. Files on the universe. Influence drift. When I realized the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I can be the first to recognize the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. One day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once lamented that she'd like nothing more than a pet canid. I confess to know very little about animal behaviors. I'm much more concerned with the animal that is mankind, but I stressed I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later, Zora reported the strangest thing, stories of a marauder with a canid follower. I don't know if it had been sighted here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless, wild imagination. Wondered if she had told other people, and if word had spread of the possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of marauders somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder, mindless husk that it is, can be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for the workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth edges its way into the collective consciousness, I am confident it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. I mean, maybe? It's very difficult to face the eternal truth that everything happens for a reason. Life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness. It can be a terrifying one. There's an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. Urge is so powerful it suppresses the eternal truth simply by existing. Right. Mankind does not shed the weight of its own shackles, and I find that spreading the philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, well. The universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. I mean, maybe. Someday our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope. Well, that was a lot of codex going on there. So I may end up calling that good. Let me see what's in here. Are you... You're not someone I could talk to. It's like 2 different bars in this town. Huh. I'll talk to Zora.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
Understandable.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it. Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the Iconoclasts since day 1. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
After meeting that guy, I'm amazed anyone around here still has 4 functioning limbs.
Don't get me wrong. He's got an uncanny ability to harden folks' spirits. And we need that around here. I was a long time ago. Over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded. You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else.
I guess I've
For
already
now,
done that.
I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Alright. Okay, well I think that's a pretty good place to end it. Oh, examine. Current patients: Ezekiel, manta infested. Tried antibiotics, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drip, no effect. Current status no longer with us. Oh, damn. Ronnie, fractured ankle, left. Splinted, reset, recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds. Chest, arm, leg. No longer bleeding out, but a couple shells still remain. Recovery unlikely. Oh, damn. Milson, acid burns. Face, hand, arm. Ointment, gauze, a lot of booze. Yeah. Hi. guys. Okay. On that note, apparently that's not stealing. Yeah, I will go do some of the stuff I need to do out of town. Unless... Yes, there's one more place I can explore, so first. Hello, hello? What's this terminal? This is Huxley's terminal. Stay out. This means you. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I'm keep going because this is Huxley's diary. Graham taught me how to meditate today. Close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a manta queen and you're trying to be quiet, so you focus real hard on your breathing and you can hear your heartbeat and you think, how can this manta queen not even hear me? All of a sudden you have to sneeze, and it reminds me of that time when you were coming back with a delivery. As you were putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that, only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it, Reco something. I'm not sure. He says it's your own eternal truth bubbling up to the surface and the things you remember, where you're supposed to focus on and try and improve. When we meditate, I mostly remember that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. I love her. Zora's really smart, but you know, sometimes she can be such a bitch. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders. So I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some supplies instead. When I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't know much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity can drop thousands on a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still, mostly she's cool about it, and I admire that. Anyway, when I get back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine, not getting there fast enough. Graham just said to try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. Yeah. So Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kind of proud. Zora said it was like a promotion for something I found in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. Can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is. She smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. Oh, Huxley. This will be my last entry. Sorry, diary. You've been a good listener, but our time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and someone smashed it while I was out. Now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it, and plus he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, sucks sulfur. There. Now Huxley can save more. Okay, so I am gonna go... Dissident hunter, a hero braves a dangerous hellhole that is monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. Can I go see if I can tell Huxley that I fixed her computer? Just really like Huxley, okay? I saved her life after she got stuck. Ah, shit, here she was.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again too, Huxley.
What, oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
Excellent. Maybe I'll have to go read it again later. Alright, and that... Anybody who's watching is that for today.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.